I figured I could try to post a reply video as we are out here checking on cows this evening in this wonderfully cool weather. So when we have calves born, I make every effort possible, as time allows with both of our jobs and the extracurriculars we do and the children and managing a household, to spend as much time with those calves in the first 2 weeks as possible. Now, we don't have a lot of cows, so we are fortunate in that regard where when we have calves, and the calves are staggered typically throughout the year, which is honestly what I kind of prefer, because it makes my life easier with the type of setup we have. We had 2 calves born 1 day apart this year. It was kind of a fiasco because one mom ended up trying to steal the other mom's baby, and we didn't have a great system to keep them separated. So this year, I'm not really sure. I have to go look at those calving dates. I think I have a lot coming in March because of that bull that I had. We just had these cows preg checked a week ago, just over a week ago, and all but 2 were bred by him, except for the 2 that are due any day. So, and one of those was bred by him. The other one I may have caught AI. I'll have to do a DNA test. But that becomes problematic for us just because we don't have a great place to keep all the calves or keep the moms and the babies separate. We don't have pens right now. That's something that we'll do in the future, is the additions of pens in a different building. So that way we don't have to deal with that. With our friendliest cows, we have Noelle over here. She was born December 22nd, 2023. We have Maddie she's behind me somewhere. She was born November this past year. And Nick, the bull that I just sold that covered most of my cows, he was a very good boy, was born Christmas Day in 2023. When calves are born in the winter here, because of the lake effect that we receive, we keep the calves in front of the headlock so that they don't wander out into the pasture, lay down, and get covered with 2 feet of snow, because that is a very real thing that happens around here on a regular basis, because lake effect snow just dumps whenever, wherever, and it will sit on top of a specific area for hours on end, and you'll just get a foot, 2 feet, 3 feet of snow. And that's a scary thing for me, because losing one calf is a huge issue for me because we are so small. We need every calf we can get. So the thing that has helped me immensely since I've been able to have full control of my cows, and they have moved out with my family in 2019, and when it comes to calming these animals down, the first 2 weeks are critical, and I spend as much time with Blake, the 5-year-old, as possible. He loves animals. He loves baby animals. He really enjoys it. So we make every effort possible to go in and see that calf in the barn for the first week. Then once they go outside with that one that was born in early June, I made the effort when he came out on pasture, and I would come up on him laying down. I would walk calmly up to him. I would stop. I would talk to him. I would scratch his little head. And you could see that over time, the more I did that, the more desensitized he got. Now, if you have aggressive females, aggressive mamas, that changes the entire story. I don't think I'd recommend that. But for us, it is maintaining contact with those babies at such a young age. And then when it comes time to putting them on the halter, it is still a struggle because we don't halter break them when they're tiny babies, but it makes it a lot easier if they're used to people. Doesn't make saying goodbye to them when they go in the freezer any easier. But it is nice to be able to go out and assess your cows and not have to chase them around the field. They see you, they look up, they watch you for a second, and then they go back to grazing. So, hope that helped.